trials I went through, I was like, wait, this keyboard is going to be crazy for production. Big reveal. So let me tell y'all something. I never thought in a million years that I would get this keyboard. Not because I couldn't afford it or I didn't like the keyboard. It just was never on my radar. Now, I always heard great things about this keyboard, but again, I never gave it a thought of, hey, I might get that keyboard one day. Typically, before I get a keyboard, I've been looking at that keyboard for 3 or 4, maybe even 6 years before I actually get it. So for me to get this keyboard, it had to be a good reason why I got it. Now, before we get too far into this discussion, because this video is about to be really, really fun, so I want you to stay until the end, but comment down below the keyboard you think that I got, because the keyboard I got may actually be very shocking to you. I'm about to unbox this new keyboard and I'm about to show y'all what it is. So let's check it out. Let's get it. This box is really, really beat up. I was concerned because I was like, this keyboard, no way this keyboard is still intact with how this box looks. But I guess they did a okay job unboxing it. Y'all know what it is yet? Y'all see? Kronos, baby. So I'm just gonna inspect this board, make sure that, you know, they didn't beat up anything in the shipping process. And make sure everything looks good. Bring it over here. So here it is right here. Kronos. So I got a really good deal on this board. Looking at it, it looks actually better in person than it did online. But again, this is the Kronos. So I wiped down the keyboard with this stuff called Screen Shine, and it's made by a company called Whoosh. I wiped down like all of my electronics with this stuff, but look what it does. Makes it look real nice and pristine, so to speak. The Kronos is super versatile, super warm, super rich. It's a lot to explore with this keyboard. Though this keyboard came out in, I want to say it was probably first released in like 2012. This keyboard was way before its time. I heard my boy Randy Jenkins talk about this, how like this keyboard, what we're doing now with the Montage and the Nord and stuff, Cord had already started working on this stuff way before they did. So this keyboard is way ahead of its time. So you may be wondering what led me to getting the Cord Kronos. You guys know that I'm a Nord guy. I like Roland. I like Yamaha. I like all these companies, but what led me to getting the Cord Kronos? So of course, after I sold my Motif ES8, I didn't have a keyboard over here for a couple of weeks. So the Cord Kronos was sitting in the back at my church for probably about 5 or 6 years now. It's been a while since it's been back there, just collecting dust. So after I sold my last keyboard, I asked some of the people at the church, like, hey, can I take this keyboard home and just use it for a little bit? They let me take it home and use it. I didn't keep it, pulled it up. I really didn't expect much from the Cord. Again, it's been years since I actually sat down and played the Cord Kronos, but I remember when I was younger, I used to play on Cord keyboards at Guitar Center, and I always used to like the way the Rhodes sound. Even at a young age, I thought, you know, I was like, dang, these keyboards and Rhodes sound good. So I took it home, started messing around with some of the sounds, and the sound that caught me first was this sound right here. Check this out. So that sound is called Herbie's Butterfly EP. It's a Rhodes sound. And I heard that sound, I was like, hold on a second. I've played Nord Rhodes, I've played Yamaha Rhodes, but this sound on this Cord Kronos Rhodes was unique and different to me. And I was like, hold on. Like, oh, this is crazy. Then I started messing around with some of the synth sounds. Let me show you one of my favorites. And the more sounds I went through, I was like, wait, this keyboard is going to be crazy for production. And I just started thinking like, whoa, this board is powerful. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played a piece of gear and just had a revelation like, oh snap, there's so much that I can do with this. And I haven't felt that way about a keyboard in a while. Then I went over to the strings. Check this out. Check these strings out. Heard the strings and I said, I'm sold. I got to get this keyboard. And I made a quick decision. I started looking up the pricing on it. Text a couple of my homies and was like, hey, what do you think about the Korg Kronos? What's your thoughts? They told me the good, the bad, the ugly, and all that good stuff. But they also did tell me like, hey, it's a great keyboard. You should check it out. So the first reason I got it, number one, I was in the market for a keyboard. Second reason I got it, after I had tested it out, I was blown away with the sounds on the keyboard. And I saw the vision and inspiration that I got from playing the keyboard for about 20 or 30 minutes. And I said, this is going to be a great production board to have to add to my productions. And another reason I got this Kronos, as I mentioned in my last video about why I got rid of my Motif ES8, you can watch that video right above. But I'm ready to challenge myself with sound design, creating new sounds, and finding fresh inspiration. I feel like sometimes we get too comfortable with gear and we don't challenge ourselves to create new sounds and to find new sounds and stuff like that. So that's what I really plan on doing with this new Korg Kronos. Another reason I got this Korg Kronos, now this is the Korg Kronos 2. We know it's the Korg Kronos 2 because it has this colored screen and it has these wood panels. This was one of the last Kronoses that they released. As I was doing some research online, I saw that the Korg Kronos had 9 different sound engines in there. Now, just to give you some perspective on 9 different sound engines, most keyboards have 2 to 3, maybe 4, but 9 different sound engines is really crazy. That means that there is 9 different engines that you can possibly create sounds from. And I'm talking about sound design from ground one to, you know, developing a full-on bass patch or a full-on piano. So I'm really excited to dig into that. But that is everything I have for today. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Let's have a conversation. I'll make sure I respond to you guys in the comments. But that's all we got today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are out.